Yes, account manager at this company called Max.live.
All right, and so you're doing music stuff. You're doing
Yep.
the marketing side of it. Uh, that's got to be exciting.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I'm client facing, so I have a team that works directly with artists, but my part of the job is I deal with some of our bigger brands like Dr. Pepper, for example, or McDonald's, and I speak to their teams on a regular basis. There we go. Listen, selling point. We just launched our newest flavor, Blackberry. So make sure you tap in, and then this summer you should be seeing some content that we actually put together. So be on the lookout for that.
I will.
Should be a country artist that is very popular, but that's all I can say at the moment.
All right.
Uh,
What you
but
doing?
but like I said, I'm on the client side, so I deal with the clients on a day-to-day basis. They tell me the objective, they tell me the goals, and with that information, I take that to my creative team, my media team, my finance team, just so that we're all aligned. And I facilitate all that information. So I am basically like that mouthpiece for the client, but then I'm also a strategic partner on the side. Like, how did the campaign perform? How can we make it better for the next time? Things of that nature.
Love it. That's cool. And I'm a marketing guy too at Georgia. That was my stock
Yep.
too. So I love that part. All right, so we're in Texas, 0% state income tax. That's got to be great. Uh, Definitely a big difference than New York.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
what's going to be next for you? Have you thought about that, or are you just enjoying life at the moment?
I think right now, well, if you didn't know, me and my fiance were planning a wedding. So
Exciting!
getting,
Congrats.
getting married next. Well, I lied. Having a baby is next. A baby's coming in the summertime, but a wedding is after that. But work-wise, career-wise, I'm I think I'm okay right now just because, I have a great relationship with the CEO. He works here in the office. Me and him talk on a regular. The work is fun. And one thing about marketing, we always want to keep moving, working on the next best thing. So what I love about this job is that I work with multiple accounts. Like I said, I got Dr. Pepper, I got McDonald's, I have NHTSA, et cetera, et cetera. So with things like that, like I'm always doing something different and fun. So with that being said, life is good right now. Everyone wants to level up. So, I'll be looking at a different role in the company pretty soon. But right now, life is great.
Awesome. You look happy. I love
Oh
that for you.
yeah.
That's good. All right, so we'll end kind of on these two questions, and like I said at the beginning, I'll kind of keep you a little bit after the recording, so we can talk about a couple other things not recorded. Uh, Number one, and I'll give you both questions. You can choose however you want to answer.
Okay.
Number one, what advice do you give that freshman who's coming from Whittemore Park? Because this place is different, and Whittemore ends up being a really big feeder school for early college. What advice do you give that student coming from Whittemore, or maybe Conway Middle, or maybe Loris, or Myrtle Beach? And on the flip side of that, what advice do you give the senior who's finishing up? Because I mean, they have finals in like 2 months. Finals for Tech this year in April. Uh,
Wow.
yeah. So I mean that's coming quick. So again, freshman advice, senior advice.
The freshman advice to the kid that's coming from Whittemore, whatever a company in school, I would say your friends are going to be there. The friends that you grew up with in the neighborhood, sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, they're always going to be there. You can go to another school, and once you get off the bus, they're still going to be there. So don't think that you are gonna lose that relationship with them. That's one. I would say two, to that same point, don't let anyone try to tell you like, oh, you're too smart to do this. Like, don't make them try to make you feel bad for getting an opportunity that they unfortunately could not get. So, take advantage because, you need the skill set is very important even in this day and age. You're gonna need to know it's about networking, but it's also about what can you bring to the table. So getting that head start is the best start that you could get. To the seniors, I mean, first let's pass these finals. Let's pass these finals so that we can get that 2 year degree. But I would say, make sure that you're listening to your avid coach. Uh all school is not cheap. obviously with the early college advantage, you have these opportunities to go to these some of these bigger schools like Coastal, like USC with a great scholarship. But for those that may not be there, but still want to go to these schools, there's so many opportunities for free money. All you have to do is put in the same time that you are about to study for this test to write 5 or 6 essays, 500 words or less sometimes about who you are, what you want to do. It could be even about your gender sometimes, because those are some that we learned as juniors, not seniors, because we got started a little bit early. Shout out to Mr. Do. Um, but really take advantage of all the free money that's out there. Like no one's going to tell you, but there are some helpful resources there. The avid coaches are there for one reason, to make sure that you succeed, because they understand this opportunity. They want you to take advantage of this opportunity. And at the end of the day, it's just about excelling and being the best person that you can be.
Love it. Great advice on both ends. All right, so DeAntre, it's good to see you as always. Thank you for joining us. A
Word,
lot of great stuff. Like I said, hang on after the recording stops and we'll talk a little more.
word,
All right.
word.